So today I'm going to share with you a whole other side of cleansing that we don't actually hear about very often, as the focus is almost always on the physical benefits. But really, there's this whole other side to cleansing, which is actually what got me involved in this sort of phenomenon about a decade ago. And this side is the spiritual side of cleansing. And what I mean by that is I started reading about how trapped in our tissues with the physical toxins are the mental and emotional toxins that also wreak havoc in our lives. And they keep us blocked from actually having clarity in what we want, as well as they create resistance to actually allowing ourselves to receive it. And it creates all kinds of chaos in the body. So I started cleansing because I would find myself at these points in sort of my evolution, and I was really hoping to move forward, to kind of push through whatever it was that was holding me back, but just feeling almost trapped and as though it was beyond my ability to move forward. So I started getting into cleansing so I could actually purge this stuff and hopefully catapult into the next stage of my life. And this is exactly what I have found throughout the years, and it's actually what I do regularly and why I can continue to consistently cleanse over and over and over, about every 3 to 4 months, pretty much. Because what happens is, so we hear about the physical aspects, right, of cleansing, which is incredible. Who doesn't want to have optimum health, reset their metabolism, lose weight, have super beautiful skin and clear eyes and a really strong immune system? It's incredible. But in addition to that, there are all these other wonderful things that come along with it that we may not even be aware of, which is the purging of the mental and emotional crap and chaos in our bodies and in our minds that are actually keeping us from living in a state of happiness and really pursuing our heart's desires. So essentially what happens is we inherit all of these mental beliefs and sort of mental mind constructs via our families, our ancestors, society, and also our friends. So everyone else is imposing their belief systems and their thought patterns and their sort of values and ideals onto us, and this creates mental chaos. So instead of just being really clear in what we want and taking action in it, we get caught up in a lot of like this that's going on around us. And that keeps us caught in these behavioral patterns of taking action in things that really aren't what we really want. We're not living from our heart. So in addition to that, not only do we then have mental toxicity, but we also have emotional toxicity. And that's when the emotions get trapped in our bodies and in our tissues, along with these the mental toxins and the physical toxins. And so what happens is perhaps we have clarity in what it is we actually want. However, we are not allowing that into our lives. So we're totally resisting because we have this emotional tension and dis-ease, and that is keeping us from allowing whatever it is we have into our lives. So it all kind of works together. And so all of this, when you do a cleanse and detox, you purge physical, mental, and emotional. And all that's left is your heart. So you have total access to what it is that your heart actually wants in all areas of your life. And then once you actually have clarity in what your heart really wants, you're not resistant to taking action, right? You just do it because that's what you want. And then not only do you take action, but you actually allow whatever it is you want into your life, because you no longer are no longer holding on to resistance. So this is actually this is why I cleanse. So wonderful that we can have all of these incredible physical benefits and, like I said before, lose weight, kickstart your health program, reset your metabolism, increase your immune system. But what about what's really important? And that's really living from our heart and pursuing our dreams and just living according to our own values and our own ideals, and not everything that is imparted upon us. So that's really why I cleanse. That's what I really recommend, the approach that everyone really take for it. And what better time to actually take that approach than right now, as we are approaching the December 21st into the world, beginning of the next cycle, whatever all of these things are. And also the new year. So 2013 is upon us. So why not start fresh? And why not start fresh according to what it is you actually want, not according to what everybody else wants or thinks you should want.